Hey guys, how are you all doing? Today I'll be showing you what my farm can generate in a week. It's a full desert island and I have got a few SFTs that help reduce crop growth time. I don't have many SFTs, just few for some crops and fruits and mostly for the growth time. But my most expensive SFT is the Spring Guardian only, which works well in spring season. Since I'm level 86, I have got some skills that give my farm a nice boost. I really like the instant growth skill, which I can use twice a week for instant crop yields. On top of that, I have got a level 2 barn and level 2 hen house. Just a quick note, this calculation doesn't include any deliveries for chapter tickets because to get chapter SFTs or win in auction, we have to use those resources for food and deliveries toward chapter tickets. Also, I do a full restock 3 times a week, but sometimes more during the spring season or for chapter tickets. People can play this game using different strategies, okay? They can generate more than I do. But for me, I am focusing on advanced crops, animals, and chapter SFTs because I like that way. It works pretty well for me, and most importantly, I enjoy playing it. Alright, so let's get started. I made an Excel sheet so you can understand the calculations pretty quickly. And if you don't, please comment down below. I will try my best to explain it. So here's my Excel sheet. So first one is the limited section. This is where we can sell flowers, exotic crops, fishes, obsidians, and treasure items. I'm able to generate around 8 every week, sometimes more depending on the quality of the exotic crops and rare flowers. Next are the crops. I won't be counting corns, wheat, and barley because I use them to feed the animals and then sell those animals for chapter tickets and animal bounties. I will also skip the basic, medium, and a few advanced crops since I sometimes need to sell them to get barley, corns, and wheat when I run out of stock. So I will only count the other advanced crops. Currently, I am in the winter season, so I'll just count a kale. Next is the fruits, and I get this amount of fruit in a week, and I will remove the lemons because I sometimes need to sell them to buy medicine for my cows, sheep, and chickens. Next is the milk. I basically raise 11 cows and 4 sheep every week. So as you can see, 3 cows go from level 7 to 10, 4 cows go from level 0 to 7, and another 4 go from level 0 to 4. All of these are multiplied by the amount of milk I get from the cows. I have already calculated how much milk my farm can generate based on those levels. So let me break it down for you. So from level 7 to 10, my farm can generate 9.9 units of milk, which is why it has shown as a 9.9 multiplied by 3, where the 3 means the 3 cows that go from level 7 to 10. Okay, so that's how I have mentioned all the levels, all the units of milk. And I sell all of my cows for chapter tickets and animal bounties. Sometimes I need to raise animals beyond level 10 for animal bounties, which is why the calculation isn't always correct, but 0 to 7 and 0 to 4 are something I need to do every week. And 7 to 10 is something I do that as well, but sometimes I do need to pause those cows because it's not profitable for me after level 10. That's why I have made my calculations this way. Same goes with the leather, wool, merino wool, eggs, and feathers. Let's calculate the odds. I am only calculating the odds because my stone, iron, gold and creamstones are not profitable, and all those woods and minerals are required to get creamstone. That's why I calculated it this way, and I can chop 6 times a day, and as I mentioned, I do a full restock twice a week. And the last is flower deliveries and double deliveries. So I just added 20 flowers, but it is more than that if you calculate by delivering all of them regularly. So I'm not calculating that because I do skip them sometimes. It costs more to cook than the flowers they give. That is why I just added 20 flowers. So let's quickly calculate all of them for you in the current market price, and then you can get to know how much I can earn from my full desert island. Okay? So here it is. This is the amount I can generate from my farm every week. I know it's a bit low, but I would still say it's good enough for me because I don't have many SFT bulls for my crops and other things. So this is mostly based on my skills with just few SFTs that help reduce crops growth time. So I make 103 flowers from my farm every week. And if I add the tax, which is 10% for being on desert island and having the VIP pass, so it comes to around 93 flowers. And if I also include the gems, it would be around 5-6 flowers. So if I subtract 103 minus 16, so that's about 87.4 flowers after taxes and gems. So yeah, that's all guys. So that was my farm, which can generate this amount of flowers every week. The prices always go up and down, and the prices are pretty low right now, which is expected since the auction is over. And I generally don't withdraw and do stuff like this, so I'm also quite surprised to see this calculation because as I said, I go for the chapter SFT. I go for an SFT from the auctions. So yeah, that's all. Thank you so much for watching till the end. I'll be back soon with more videos. Stay tuned. Do subscribe. Bye. Take care.